your heroes. SK did, or dd, formerly known as SK, did they get their coveted anti-mage. Let's introduce the players real quick. For the Dire, we have Miguel on the Clockwork, Link on the anti-mage, Mania on the Sand King, Rise on the Crystal Maiden, and Angel on the Mirana.
Alright, on the Radiant team, we have EGM on Windrunner, Reason on Beastmaster, Mini on Tidehunter, Wagamama on Rikimaru, and Fishbone playing Vengeful Spirit. If you watch the last game, you'll notice 4 of the 5 heroes on the Radiant are exactly the same. They're really digging this lineup, apparently.
Oh, my overlay is messed up. Sorry about that. Should be better now. Let me know if it's not. It looks good to me. Thank you to the viewers who are helping me get the stream working. I'm still getting used to this, so I appreciate you guys letting me know if there are any technical difficulties. With that being said, looks like we're going to see a solo anti-mage mid, expecting the Beastmaster to go there. An anti-mage can solo quite well against the Beastmaster, so this is a really smart lane by them.
I'm not sure how I feel about that, because I guess they're confident that they have to like babysit this Riki, because if like Tidehunter or Revenge just go mid, anti-mage could have a really bad time.
Against what? Oh, against the dual or tri-lane, you're saying?
Yeah, like if they send more people mid than Beastmaster, like they just send someone else in there to gank him, you know? I mean, it's, well, CM's kind of coming mid. I guess they're going to be babysitting him a bit. It's always risky, though, if you're putting a lot of hope on an anti-mage to have him solo mid, because there's a lot of things in a professional game they can do to kind of shut him down there. You need to have people babysitting him regardless.
By the same token, dd could always just rotate him to another lane, but I think they're really just banking on this Beastmaster being solo mid, and so far they're going to be right.
Mm-hmm.
We will see Windrunner going up against Clockwork in the top lane, in the suicide lane for the Windrunner. I don't think she'll be committing suicide, though. She should be quite happy with this matchup. Windrunner definitely with the advantage in that lane. Really, Clockwork cannot kill her without ganks, certainly until level 6, and possibly even then. Beastmaster already losing a lot of mana, popping off those level 1 axes. Link having a grand old time. Oh, sorry about that. So, Link already off to a 1 and 2 start. Not too much to report yet. A bunch of wards being placed down on this bottom lane by the Dire. Really trying to shut down any sort of aggression for Wagamama.
It's probably better Beastmaster uses his mana up now with his axes and pushes the lane, and still, instead of when Anti-Mage gets level 2 when he's just going to take all that mana.
That's a good point. Regen also looks like he's not going for a bottle rush. I think this is going to be a problem for him. He, picked up that Stout Shield expecting some more harassment middle. Instead, Link's going to be happily farming up. If they continue to lane this way, I at least like it through the early game for dd. And hey, guess what? Link's also going to be able to control the runes because he's got Blink. Beastmaster's got the Quill Beast once he hits level 3 if he wants it, but that's still not going to be enough to prevent Link from getting to the runes. So
at the best, he can send the beast to one of them and kill the runes so Anti-Mage can't get it.
That's a good point. Hawk comes out, immediately killed off by Link. Now that the boar is here, if Regen has good micro, he's going to be able to harass Link pretty effectively with that. Over on the top lane, we do see Rise doing a little bit of pulling. Actually, a stack pull.
Actually, Beastmaster's taking level 2 beasts over level 2 axes. He's clearly realizing he doesn't have any mana to use the axes, which is pretty smart.
Yeah, and he's not going to either. At this point, I think he's just going to have to give up on his mana. Link is going to kill off that Quill Beast, though. That'll be the end of the harassment, at least for now. Action happening top. Rise caught out. If he goes down to the Solar Windrunner, this would be a huge loss. Should be able to pop off a flask. No, actually, the salve is applied from Miguel. Action bottom, meanwhile. Angel in some trouble. A smoke cloud comes out. He does have the blink, or the leap. He's going to get it. A nice leap, but Minnie's waiting on the other side. Fishbone comes in with the magic missile to claim that kill. Really nice anticipation by Minnie to run up above that area, expecting the leap up, and securing that kill for himself.
Well, let's see. Wagamama's not quite doing as well as Link is at the bottom lane, obviously because there's more people there, but that kill on Angel is definitely going to help him out. Did he get an assist for that? He did. Yeah,
this is the start that the Riki wants. I mean, because it looks like Anti-Mage is having a pretty good time. He's definitely out farming Beastmaster. He's got the better attack animation. He's got a comparable base damage. Actually, a little bit more right now, and that's not counting the mana burn. This is what I mean in terms of this lane matchup. I mean, I think Anti-Mage is going to have a great time farming. The key will be if they can, he is easier to gank in this middle lane, in the sense that both lanes can access it, and there's more directions the enemy can come from. At the same time, he is closer to the tower, so that's something to worry about. It might, you might Coda gank him, but one blink and he's basically back at the base. Let's see what Link goes for.
Clockwork killing Windrunner. Like you were saying earlier, he's probably not going to kill that Windrunner without a gank. Looks like CM was helping him out, though. I think that was the right decision.
If this Clockwork gets big early, that's going to be a good rebuttal to the Beastmaster's attempts to gank. Clockwork actually... Is he out-leveling the Beastmaster? He is. He's out-leveling the Beastmaster, so he's going to hit level 6 real soon.
Looks like Link is in deep mid. I'm not sure why he's behind enemy lines, but the boar really... the boar in the tower really did some damage to him.
Wagamama, meanwhile, having a pretty good time on this bottom lane.
Link gets a haste.
Angel used the leap already. I think he's dead. The magic missile going to come out. That's going to claim the kill.
Yeah.
This is looking good for Wagamama. He's off to a really strong start in that tri-lane. Regent's got the bottle, so he'll be able to do at least a little axe spam. But hey, what do you know? Link got a rune, so solo mid anti-mage pretty good at getting those runes if he's not kept down early. Picks up a haste.
Not only is Wagamama off to a good start, but Podom's off to a bad start.
Yeah, and a Podom with no farm is not a very useful Podom.
Anti-mage has a ring of health already.
Little added
he's having a really good time.
Yeah, Link, if we just do a quick farm check, Link leading the way with 26, Miguel following up with 23, but the other heroes only have 11 creeps between them.
Denied.
Meanwhile, a little more evenly split for the Radiant, Wagamama with 20, Regen with 15, and then EGM with 10, so doing a little bit better.
Having a nice even split can be helpful versus a strong like a late game carry like anti-mage. Because if everyone can afford those like Ghost Scepters and stuff and have like a bracer or whatever, it becomes hard for anti-mage to really pick up those early kills and stuff. As opposed to having some supports that just can't do anything all game. They're just food for anti-mage.
Yeah, having too many squishy supports can be a real problem against a fed carry. Tidehunter is not... None of these supports are really easy to kill. Venge has a low mana pool, so mana burn's not going to bother her as much. She also has swap and a reliable stun. She's no Crystal Maiden in that regard, so she may actually be able to survive. And of course, Tidehunter, very hard to kill for a support hero. Windrunner going to be... Windrunner going down again on the top lane from the looks of it. Might be able to escape. Oh, great shackle shot, not enough.
Yeah. It was a nice shackle, but I guess battery assault killed her. He's actually maxed the battery assault, which I know there's a little there's a debate over maxing that over rocket flare. Lots of people think it's more of a pub build. I've definitely heard some debates. Clearly, Miguel showing his preference here.
Well, you certainly want to max rocket if you're in a hard lane because you're not going to be able to approach enemy heroes anyway. But when you have an aggressive dual lane like this, you can definitely max battery assault first.
Especially versus a Windrunner who can dodge actual melee attacks, but you can't dodge the battery assault.
Yeah, with those mini stuns, also helps you chase pretty effectively, slowing her down even when she's in Windrun.
We got some people dusted mid, Fishbone and Mini, maybe looking for anti-mage, but they're not going to find him.
Going for a little smoke gank. Dust perhaps not
top,
what they're using. But Rise is probably going down here. Going to see a Gush followed up by a Magic Missile as well as a Wave of Terror. Windrunner pierces through, but Tide secures the kill with that Anchor Smash.
So I guess we got a little tri-lane going on top. Not sure what they're going to do here. Clockwork actually has a Ring of Health because he's been a little fed by this Windrunner.
So this is the nice. This is a nice aspect of having that Riki is once he hits level 6, you can leave him alone because yeah, he's a melee hero, but unless they have Sentry Wards, he's going to be fine in the lane. Still soaking up XP.
Between Smokescreen and Blink Strike, he's very hard to lock down. You need to stack those stuns quite effectively, though. If anyone can stack stuns, it's certainly a Sand King and a Podom.
In terms of this middle lane, Link is definitely rushing a Battle Fury because he's already picked up the Poor Man's Shield, so we're not going to be seeing a Vanguard. Link loves to farm. Haven't really seen him go for the Vanguard
gank
ever.
on Beastmaster, but Beastmaster's backing up. Clockwork does have a haste, though. You know he's not going to force it. Also has an urn.
Yeah, this Clockwork
Clockwork's
is
doing
quite farm.
really well, yeah. Rise even has boots.
Wagamon in a lot of trouble bottom, but he's dusted, but it's close to wearing off. I think he's going to live. A nice smoke screen. Sorry about that camera control, but Mania with a big play there. Running out of the smoke screen, burrow striking back in. And Region's in a lot of trouble too. This is a good start of DD. Beastmaster blowing the roar too. Not sure that was worth it. This is probably going to be a tower for them bottom, and Fishbone's probably going to die.
Yeah.
This is going to be a 3-0 here. Really unfortunate for INFS.
Oh, that was real nice.
The stun combo was there. It wasn't even necessary though. Link has migrated to the top lane, feeling a little bit safer on the far side of the map, and he's going to be farming happily there versus this Windrunner.
Bottom tower is under attack.
Actually, it looks like he's going to do a bit of pulling just to keep the lane back towards his tower. Wagamon is under the tower. Did they see? I think they did see him come in, and there's dust on the Sand King. They're probably going to kill off the tower and then go for him. If Wagamon gets spotted, this will be absolutely a kill.
I think he's going for the deny. Is he? Yeah.
Oh, Wagamon misses the deny, the dust comes out. He's dead. That was not worth it at all. Oh,
well, that was pretty much his nice start, all pissed away there. Not what they want on their carry when anti-mage is just power farming.
Yeah, if you look at the farm, anti-mage clearly in the lead with 46 creeps. Wagamon only with 30. He's a level behind. He's died twice. Anti-mage has no kills or assists, but that's not really an issue this early in the game.
Riki was a bit ahead with the assists, but unfortunately those 2 deaths have set him back far too much. And I mean, Anti-Mage went for his power treads. I guess he's not feeling too pressured by getting the Battle Fury as fast as possible because he doesn't want to get ganked, obviously, but he's having a really good time here. So I guess he just wants to get some stuff, so they can't really hope to gank him, and then get the Battle Fury still at a good time. Suicidally rushing that Battle Fury can be a problem if the enemy team just ganks you.
Doesn't look like we'll be seeing any early ganks, but we will be seeing a tower push in the top lane for Infused. They're looking for the tier 1. They may get it, but their tier 2 is being pressured quite a bit.
They really need this tower, but I don't know if Riki's... I think Riki's might go down again here. Sand King has
Mania with more dust. This is devastating for Wagamon.
His channel is all just canceled because he realized I didn't need it. You can't, like, I know you were saying you can leave a Riki alone, but you really can't. I mean, he dies so easily. Once you get some dust, especially versus, like, Sand King and, who's the other one? Sand King and Podom, sorry.
No, you could definitely leave him alone, but once you know, Wagamon had plenty of time to check the enemy inventory, saw that they had dust, and went for the tower deny anyway. If he didn't check their inventories, that's a criminal mistake by him.
I mean, that one was not great, but he didn't have, like, that one, like, just what happened right there, he didn't have vision on the Sand King.
Yeah, but no.
Was a bit
hey, listen, once you've already died twice to dust ganks, then you need to start being a little more careful, and Wagamon continues to be aggressive. Really needs to go with his team now. Windrunner with a nice shackle, gonna go down anyway, locked in by the arrow, couldn't run back, couldn't run forward, gonna die. Great start for DD, and this time they have that almost unstoppable late game threat in the anti-mage, who's happily farming top. The tower went down.
Has a Vanguard up already. It's anti-mage got sitting on a fair bit of money. He's probably gonna have that Battle Fury soon.
Tidehunter has the Ravage. Looks like they want to make something happen here mid. For some reason, Wagamon is not visible on my screen. I don't think it's going to matter, though. We go with the Vanguard. Very hard to take down, but we see the Ravage. A great time to pop the Ravage, but an even better set of nukes coming out. Okay, they are going to pick up 2 kills. They really could chase Rise here. Rise, are they going to do it? It looks like they are. Rise probably going down.
Podom's in. This is going to be bad for Tidehunter. Maybe.
Does he have the TP? He does not. A great arrow. Even Link comes in, and I think he's picked something up. They're still chasing Rise. Oh man, they really wanted that kill.
They did get him. They're going on the Podom now. But
one more auto attack will do it. Is she gonna fade just in time?
That was really nice. But she's good. It's about to end. And oh no, Wagamon man down.
Meanwhile, Link is chasing Windrunner. I think he's gonna get her too.
Windrunner's gonna deny her. Oh my god.
The creep's attacking Link instead, but he's inside of the smoke cloud. Will he go down?
Oh no.
Oh no. This
oh gosh.
He's gonna live again! Oh, finally the X is to clean up.
Is Riki gonna go down? Oh gosh, he did.
A lot of oh goshes here. Just a crazy this team fight just will not end. These teams are just making me work for my pay. Too bad I don't get any right now. Fishbone gonna go down.
It's just a team fight that will not end. It's oh my gosh.
The final tally for this team fight, we're gonna see a 13-7 score. Dyer definitely got the better end of that, even though the anti-mage died. They definitely got more kills. The Ravage was used.
Windrunner tried to deny herself there, but all the minions started attacking anti-mage. That was really unfortunate.
Wagamama still with no items. 0-4. Just the power treads. He's finally switching his treads to strength. Just wanting a little bit of extra survivability.
Radiant's middle tower.
I wonder if they're regretting giving them that anti-mage now. They did have first pick. I'm not sure what INFS was thinking there.
Well, it was obvious ddDOTA wanted that anti-mage as their first pick. They left him in the pool because they knew they could scoop him right up. Wagamama about to see 4 enemy heroes descend on him, and I'm sure there's dust in the pool. There is. So Mania gonna have a great time against Waga. Waga finally wises up, gonna hide at the tower. Thinking about going in for a feed, but probably gonna think better of it.
I mean, I think this is the problem with Riki. Maybe they should have just gone for the Void. I feel like Void would be doing a little better right here in the same situation.
You may be right about that. Be curious to hear Wagamama's thoughts about it, but unfortunately we can't talk to him right now. Link does come back for a Vitality Booster. Maybe he's going to pick up a Vanguard. A lot of teams like running Riki, but it doesn't end up that well for them most of the time, which is unfortunate. I think I've seen one professional game where it went really well, but yeah, normally that hero struggles a little bit.
I mean, it's not like his ult's bad. It's definitely a strong ability.
Nice initiation here. We're going to see follow-up. They're trying to take Mania down. Mania's got the Ravage. He needs to get in range. He's going to pop it. Will he pop it? Still waiting for that Ravage. Too late on the Ravage. Got stun locked.
Nice shackle, but I think dd's a little too tanky here. It looks like they're going to be able to get it done, but Riki still died, Venge died, Tide died.
Triple kill for Angel.
Hold on, yeah, triple kill. They're going to get Miguel. I mean, it was an even trade, but I mean, anti-mage didn't die, and it wasn't even. Oh lord, that was not what they wanted to have happen there.
Hey, guess what? Anti-mage wasn't even in that fight. He was busy farming up top the entire time. He's only 1400 from his Battle Fury. Did pick up a Vitality Booster after that death to ensure that that doesn't happen again. And with that spell shield almost max.
Did have his blink. He didn't lose too much there. They lost some supports, again, not a big loss. But they lost Riki for the 5th time. Riki has 39 creeps. He is absolutely out of this game at this point. It would take a miraculous amount of feed to bring him back into this, unfortunately.
We may be in for a bit of a snoozer if INFS can't pull off a good team fight, as with the anti-mage, ddDOTA will want to farm for quite a while before securing the win. So hopefully Infused can make something happen to come back into this. The good news is, if ddDOTA does end up winning, we get a game 3, so that's pretty exciting. I can't imagine they'll let anti-mage through again if they end up losing this one. I still think dd's landing strategy was just superior. I mean, they anticipated the Beastmaster going mid. They sent the anti-mage there. He had a great free farm versus anti-mage or versus Beastmaster. Not only did he farm well, but he denied runes pretty effectively. So he pretty much did what you want out of your mid. Yeah, he didn't gank, but that's okay. They had the clockwork for that. And then when it comes time for the, and he's got his farm. So, he got his farm and he did a good job mid. He freed up their stronger early game heroes to, handle the more difficult lanes. Setting that S on the bottom.
Mid ganks are a lot more not as important from a pub game. Willing to teleport around and respond to things. I mean, you sometimes need to get that. Oh, you disconnected from the game.
Apparently, I timed out. I'm gonna try to reconnect right now.
All right. Well, INFS is 5-manning into the enemy jungle, while Podom's getting the tower bottom for free. It seems. Yep. Podom might die for this. He is gonna no. Oh, really lucky.
Rai's gonna try and TP out. The shackle shot will be applied. He's going down. Don't even need to hit that one.
He saved the Podom, and Podom got that tower. So.
Oh, the power shot missing. Rise is gonna live, and it looks like there's actually a turnaround. Oh, Clockwork's here. Windrunner
INFS
has to
just
back
can't
out.
get anything going here. It's really unfortunate.
Oh, a great hook by Miguel. Without even having a ward, he's gonna get this kill with the urn. I cannot believe my eyes.
Miguel really showing off his clockwork skills here.
And Miguel just loves hooks in all their various forms. He loves that clockwork, loves that pudge. Maybe they're gonna have to ban him too to deal with Miguel. I mean, now to be fair, he had a fantastic start, so that's the real reason he's doing so well. But man, that was a great hook into the fog.
Having a Vanguard at like 10 minutes along with like your treads and an urn on clockwork is a little devastating. I don't think it was quite that early, but you get what I mean.
Well, my cat just will not shut up, so as soon as this team fight is over, I'm going to have to move it. Angel dies. Finally something going the Radiant's way, and they've still got that Ravage.
Unfortunately, they're behind enemy lines, and they're probably all about to die.
Clockwork getting 2 allies inside of his cogs, or 1 ally in
They're getting a
himself.
little bailout thanks to that title.
Yeah, Link is here to clean up. This is not looking good. That's going to be his Battle Fury after he kills off many here.
Wagamama's gonna get out. Can Clock stop him? No.
No battery cell. Okay. Gotta get this cat out of here. Cat will not shut up. Be right back.
Alright, well, while Larry David's putting down his cat, I'm gonna take a quick look at the items. Riki just does not have anything going on. He has boots and a wand. Tidehunter got really early arcane boots. That's working out okay for them versus an anti-mage, definitely. Windrunner has a phase, bracer, and a 4-staff. He's doing fine. Beastmaster has his blink and just boots of speed. He could, he's doing okay, but he's been dying a lot recently from what I've seen. And Venge has nothing because he's Venge.
Well, Beastmaster having that blink, we saw a turnaround the last game. I think the difference this time around is Tidehunter's not having nearly as good of a game. Oh, excuse me. And so we're not going to see a blink on him for quite some time. I think the combination of the blinks is what did it last time around.
Clockwork has obviously had that urn. He has got a Nether Ring of Health going for the pipe. A Vanguard. He's got Power Treads. I mean, Clock's having a really good game. Anti-Mage has a Battle Fury, a Vid Booster. Going for a Vanguard, maybe?
Blink Initiation onto Angel. A 2-hero Burrow Strike. Angel going to drop. Great use of that Blink Dagger. But now, now the Dire knows, so we'll have to see if they play a little bit more cautious next time.
Let's see. Mirana had just bought her Yasha, too, so I'm not sure how much money he lost there. I don't know how long he's had that Yasha, actually. Wait, that can't be... Is that a bug? One sec. No, Crystal Maiden has a Vanguard.
Not sure how I feel about that. I mean, if you're that farmed in a Crystal Maiden, maybe look towards a Mechanism. It does give you decent survivability, but just going for that raw HP, so...
That can't be right. You see that too, right?
Yeah, she's got a Vanguard.
Okay.
She got
some
might
have been a UI bug.
She is.
Clock also just picked up a hood.
She does have 11 assists, so I don't agree with that, but...
SK does have his Blink and Arcane Boots, and this Crystal Maiden almost as farmed as their Mirana.
I wouldn't go quite that far, but she's certainly hanging in there, and this is going to be an Aegis for Link. There's really nothing the Radiant can do. Look how far ahead Link is compared to this Riki right now. Wagamama with 260 gold per minute, Link with 434, 4 level difference.
Honestly, Riki just, 21 minutes, your Riki got, a tri-lane for half the game, or, the first half of the game, and he's got nothing. It's just, you can't be in that situation.
In retrospect, I believe Wagamama would have been better off trying to gank rather than farm by himself. I mean, that's really the power of the Riki anyway. As soon as he hits 6, you like to see him ganking. When he's farming, then they can set up ganks on him because they have
Sand King Podon is a really good gank lane. I mean, I don't know, maybe he would have done better against the... Because, I mean, he can jump out of the Clockwork cogs, but even then, it would have been a bit tough on him. Clockwork CM probably could have dealt with him. I mean, it's hard to say.
In any case, they're in this position now, and there's no going back in time, so they're just going to have to find a way out of it, or go to game 3. So, good luck stopping Link on his anti-mage. I mean, at this point, if Link gets this kind of a start, or really if any pro does on the anti-mage, it's almost impossible to stop him.
Now, if they had the faceless, I feel like there could have been gotten some stuff done here, I feel.
Clockwork Hooks just hits a creep. Ranged creep going to block that one. Mirana ultimate is used. They're chasing Mini. Mini has the Ravage, but I don't think he wants to blow it just to save his own hide. This fight is very scattered right now. I think the Radiant's going to be in a bit of a nice 2-hero Shackle Shot. This might be an opportunity for a Ravage. Vengeful Spirit not getting off any of her abilities. Riki does pick up a kill, but now he's dusted. Anti-Mage going to chew through him.
Unable to kill,
Where's the Ravage? Where's... He keeps on canceling it. He just can't find the opening. Now he pops it, but Riki's dead, so it's not going to matter. This is going to be a cleanup for DD.
Yeah,
They won that fight because Mini got driven out of position by the Anti-Mage, and then Anti-Mage got back into the fight a lot quicker because he's got Blink. By the time Tidehunter was able to get there, Riki was already dead.
Anti-Mage purchased an Ultimate Orb in the meantime.
And he's almost got his Yasha. He's basically, I want to say,
Radiant's middle
1,200 gold away from his Manta Style, something like that.
Radiant structures are fortified.
Yeah, he's having a really good game.
Radiant's middle
Vengeful Spirit has boots, you know. It's always good, but he's no Crystal Maiden, I'm afraid.
Not going for that Vanguard, unfortunately. This Vengeful Spirit will be locked into hardcore support duty, as Tidehunter desperately needs that Blink Dagger to have any chance of turning this game around.
He's about halfway there, I believe, but that all hinges on him not dying. He managed to live through the last fight, but I'm afraid by the time he even gets it, it's going to be too little too late.
If you just
Last
look
game, it was a bit earlier.
regeneration.
It was a lot earlier last game, and they were doing a better job of slowing down the enemy carries. You know, Weaver didn't farm that well. Slardar went for more defensive items. So between those, and they're not as strong late game as the Anti-Mage. So, you know, between those three, it's really a different game.
Yep, definitely.
The Radiant have 0 wards on the map right now. So one of the byproducts of winning these big team fights is you get to de-ward, counter-ward the enemy wards, as well as get some good ones up for your own team, which the Dire have done a decent job of.
Killing that bird. Maybe Roche is up soon again? I did not. Did you time it this time?
I believe it was around the 20-minute mark or so. I didn't time it, but I did remember about a minute and a half ago that I forgot to write it down. Still working on that one, so if I ever remember, someone give me a cookie, but in the meantime, feel free to make fun of me. This tower mid is going to get denied if they choose to do that for the Dire, so that'll be big for them.
Let's see what's going on here. Look at the gold graph real quick. Oh, Lord. Yeah, it's about 15k for the Dire. Not looking good.
Yeah, I mean, you can almost write this one off. They've got the better late game carry. He's got oodles of gold. He's got an Aegis. They have the tower advantage. There's pretty much nothing the Radiant can do except get really lucky. If they had a Faceless, they could maybe count on some good RNG, but they don't even have that.
Radiant's top tower.
Yeah,
I
I mean, I don't know. I mean, maybe Faceless would have been rough versus Sand King because he kind of sets himself up for it.
Nice smoke cloud. But it's not going to matter.
Like, having the harder late game carry might have worked, especially because it's really hard to, hope to win a tower dive off versus a... Oh, that's unfortunate. It's really hard to win, a tower dive fight versus a Void when he can, you go in and he just sets your whole team up for his team to come in and start wrecking you.
My thanks to
Well, in any case, they have run the Faceless Void before. Wagamama played it really to perfection, so we'll have to see if they look towards him. But I really think what we're going to see next game is just a ban on the Anti-Mage. We'll have to see.
Yeah.
If they give Anti-Mage, they'll have the first pick, so maybe they'll take it for themselves. At least I believe they will. Maybe they'll
I was
flip
saying
for it.
this during the break, but I'm not sure they wanted to ban Invoker here. Invoker's not worth a ban compared to Anti-Mage, especially when you can't run a push lineup. I mean, I don't think trying to out-carry Anti-Mage is really the solution in the current Dota 2 meta. Maybe they could have gone for Spectre or Faceless and then tried to actually take a better carry, but...
It's hard to say. I am very curious, though, and I think the real sort of, interesting question going into the next game is how does Infused respond? They're already down one set of racks. They're down probably 20,000 gold now, over 20,000 gold now, in fact. So there's really no chance of a comeback. I don't like to call a game before it's over, but this would have to be a throw of absolutely epic proportions, and Link, DD is not that kind of a team. They're going to play this one safe. They're going to play it smart. They're going to slowly extend their lead.
That's going to be a CM dead. Afraid
Anti-Mage is here. I don't know if he should have tried to help her. Oh, he just has the Aegis. He could actually respawn and win this fight for his team. The backup is here. Mania's going to start channeling his ult. He's going to blink in. This is going to be a team wipe.
Oh, God.
Oh, that's brutal to
The
watch.
proton arrow did hit the boar, but it didn't matter because, yeah, the Sand King's got a lot of levels. Clock wasn't even there till the end, but it didn't matter.
INFS can even cheat you out now, and in fact, they're going to do just that. Go to the final
Anti-Mage
game.
just got a rearer. Go final. It's,
Okay, guys, so are all the players disconnecting, so we're just gonna finish this one up. Finish that VOD. This is Larry David, as joined by Radical. This is INFS versus DD. Game 2 out of a best of 3 for the Dota 2 Europe Challenge, and DD will take this, so we're going to Game 3 now.